All right, guys, we're jumping back in with some more Dragonbreak. Yes, we got to come back to this one. This one kind of changes Skyrim back to how I think is like more of an old school feel. So, of course, we're gonna keep going with this one. I do want to get this character up to about level 15. I think that's what it's gonna take to be able to. I think you have to be level 15 before Marissy shows up. I think I was looking for her before, just outside of Whiterun, but she won't. I don't think that her quest line and her will appear until then. So gotta wait. So we'll see. Yeah, right now you can see we're level 2, so we got a ways to go. But we'll see what happens, and we'll kind of figure out where we left off. It's been a minute, but I want to keep this one kind of going. So you can see this is us. We're doing a little update. We're outside of Riften. Tell right away. I think we were waiting to go inside. I don't know if I want to join the Thieves Guild or not when we go in there. Another consideration that I am kind of having is, all right, did we already loot this, guys? Well, let's see. All right, okay. I ain't mad at that. What's my weight? 260 out of 400. All right, because we got the backpack, and we probably got a couple of Bandolier, some pouches. Oh, we got, what is that? It's probably from the assassin. We didn't create that, but it's probably like we took it off of an assassin or something. Yeah, look at that. It's got the Brotherhood on it. So what we're doing is just getting our bearings real quick before we decide to go in. Let me see. Is it B? Yeah. Okay. So LB and B, and you can see we're ready to level up, which means RT. I think we have to sleep first, so we got to get in, get ourselves a bunk, and then go ahead and sleep. Everything's in the green as far as food, water, and rest. So that I don't remember if we did any much combat before. Just looking to see. We got the bow equipped right now. I'm just gonna march around a little bit before we go in. Just seeing. We got. I don't want to shoot a deer. Oh, what's over here? All right, there's my reticle. Get any of them? Get this last one. You coming at me? Nice. Nice. All right, here we go. Ooh, an amethyst. Really? All right. No, it seems very quiet. We got the music kind of turned down. But unfortunately, a lot of times with these lists, the music is a copyright. Not really. Well, yeah, copyright strike. Right? So it's like, unfortunately, and in truth, I don't know that there's anything wrong with the Skyrim's original music anyway. It's something, it's better than nothing. Now, again, truly though, when you're just playing on your own, then yeah, I guess it's not so bad to have new and different music because it's just for you. But in our situation, like right here, you know what I mean? We're just gonna have to go silent. Let's put this away. Let's go ahead and save real quick. I'm gonna overwrite save.
Hold there. Before I
Mhm.
let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
And wait. What tax? What's this tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
It matters, bro. Look, obviously, this is kind of a shakedown, and I don't really appreciate it.
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Well, you're obviously a thief, and I kill thieves.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Hmm. All right, you know what? It's obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
It has not been a pleasure. So then the question
Gate's unlocked.
becomes,
You can head inside when you're ready.
oh, I'm ready. It's cost me 70 gold to get in there, so I'm definitely ready. So I don't think we'll get hit up by the Thieves Guild yet. We might not be high enough. We might not have high enough anything. Do want to talk to what's her
I
name?
had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mio.
Poor thing.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yeah, you're not from Riften.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Oh yeah. So what are you doing here?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end.
Hmm.
You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Understood. Okay. Well, tell me about this Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I agree. I agree.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Will do. Will do. Are you and Aaron close?
He nursed me back to life after my misadventure in Mazincha left. Without him, I would have become another forgotten ghost in a Dwemer ruin.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, he's my most trusted friend, and I'll never forget what I owe him.
But are you too close? You know, romantically?
What? Gods, no, I've never seen him that way. I'd brave the Deadlands and Cold Harbor if I had to save him from there, as I would anyone who saved my life. But I just don't have those feelings for him. We see each other as friends, that's all.
You sure about that? Well, I'm glad you found such a good friend then.
So am I.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Let's see. You seem to be pretty discontent about Riften.
I don't really dislike the city itself. If law and order had prevailed in Riften, it would have been a lovely place to live in. Unfortunately, crime and chaos rule Riften, heralded by the witch Maven Blackbriar.
Oh, okay. It seems to me that it's kind of personal, though.
I guess you can say that. One time, my friend Bercy had his entire shipment confiscated unjustly, simply because he spoke up against Maven. I pleaded for justice to the Jarl, but she just dismissed me as soon as I mentioned Maven's name. The same night, Eren got bruised all over, with all his valuables taken away. Scoundrels who did this even threatened to burn down his house.
I see. So they threaten your friends, huh?
Those cowards were too scared to face me, so they went for my friends instead. I can never allow my friends to live under such terror. No, I'd sooner charge into Maven's house and strike her down. Still, the rot of Riften runs far deeper, and Maven is but a part of that. To truly save this city, we must do far more than that.
Okay. All right. I see what you mean. All right. Let's talk about something else.
Course.
Really. Okay. You know what? That's enough.
Safe travels.
Peace. What's in here? Ooh. 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 Okay. We'll take that too. All right. That's stealing. Oh, now we got this.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
God dang. Look, man, just passing through,
Yeah,
bro.
well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
All right. Wait a minute.
The
Who?
Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business.
All right. Well, Thieves Guild, huh? I just heard a little bit about them. And who might you be?
Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Doesn't everything? Well, you know what? I'm not exactly clean myself, so. All right.
Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I get that a lot. And I will. All right, we're going to do some things real quick here. Just get some. Okay. I think I'm going to search this guy real quick. Get some food in here. Some future food. Yeah, some leeks and some cabbage. Wait a minute. Okay. And I think this was locked originally. All right. And then we're going to come up.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know but how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra,
That is
last
a little
warning.
shady.
Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Man.
Huh?
Yo, bro.
What do you want?
What kind of trouble you in, bro? Sounds pretty bad.
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
This is Riften. Tell me the details anyway.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I
Mhm.
borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Well, if she kill you, she's not gonna get any money that way. Look, I'll see what I can do. See if I can help you out.
You will? Thank you.
You work at the stables?
Yes.
Okay.
Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses
Nice.
are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped
Okay.
my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah, at this rate, it's gonna take a while. All right.
Be careful with Sapphire.
All right.
She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
I bet she does. But you say that after you've mixed with her too. Right, flour, I don't need flour. What's in there? We'll take yours. What's in here? Honey, we'll take the honey. Now, I usually like to go around, and I don't think we're gonna get much in the barrows here. And we have lootable crates, but Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot. Let's see if there's a fish barrel. Oh, put that away. Green apples are fine. Because no one's claiming this. But see these fish barrels now, they sometimes. Okay, raw beef. We'll take that. Okay, we'll take the salt. Some crate. Not a thing. And I don't know why I'm checking an empty crate. Ooh. Let's take a little bit more salmon because we can make some stuff. Nope. And we'll take the jugs of milk. All right. This way, and we'll see what we got here. Crates here. Oh gosh, did I not add lootable crates? I thought I did because this, and I think last time I was talking about. You see these? So these are interacted. You can interact with them because of dynamic things, but the problem is, and this is why I don't like the dynamic things, it just puts clutter in it. And it's worthless. So it's kind of like, oh, what's the whole point? Now, you see here, lootable crates, when you come across vanilla crates, it actually puts some things in there that are kind of worthwhile. But the gold is worthwhile. We'll check this bottom one. More gold, and then fine clothes, okay. And we'll check this one. Oh, nice. All right. Let me see. Still got that one's empty. Grignol is not going to bother us yet. The reason he's not going to bother us yet because we don't have the what is that? Okay. The workshop that wouldn't die. That's related to too far out. Let's check this one. That's the one. Edit in my way. Here we go. All right, there we go. The ransom of Zer. We'll read it. Maybe we'll. Nope, no experience, nothing. Okay. Don't want to steal that. Let's go. Let's get that garnet. And you see Pale Mercenary in Falkreath. Seen in Falkreath, but she's not there right now. Okay. And then, oh, nice outfit. Okay, let me go there. Who are you? Oh, Rifa. All right. There is a crate here. I don't want Smith. Is that his name? Snill. All right, but you can see this right here. Boom, 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 boom. One. Ooh, minor stamina. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a problem though with that. Let's check these barrels real quick. We'll take that. The apples. And they ate chicken eggs. Hey, even alright.
Meats guaranteed, clean and free from
let's see. I think we got pretty much everything we can get. Let's go get a nap.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place.
We'll
Pull
talk
up
to
the
her
seat.
after we level up. We're only gonna. What do you got here? Got anything sitting there? I'm ready. We're not getting Inigo yet. Talk to citizen. I want to talk to her. Hey, Griva. She's not talking to me.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome.
Hey,
Otherwise, hit the road.
hey, I'm looking for work. What you got? Any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. What's the word around town?
Mule the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim
Yeah,
before
we
she
ran
settled
into her.
down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of said as much. How about this? Refill my water skins for me.
Of course.
All right. Oh, nice. And then you got a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Oh, my
All right, so she won't
Not my problem.
automatically show it to us, but we don't need her to this time around. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna come in here real quick. We're just gonna do an hour. Yes. Thank you very much. I think we can.
I'll show you to your room. Right.
Oh,
this
she's gonna
way.
show me to my room right this way. Well, guess what? I need to. Can we level up, please? God. 1 hour. Please. And thank you. There it is. All right. So you remember the old school way, right? All right. So if we choose, we got 3 points that we can apply. So I'm gonna apply here, and actually I'm going to do that one, and I think I'm gonna do that one. So you can say, well, why didn't you do speed instead of intelligence? Because I still want intelligence to go up. All right, and then I got 1 point to increase. I think right now, let's see. Either destruction or speech. I think I need, security is still too low. So I think we're gonna go speech. Maybe that'll help me out a little
Let
bit.
me know if there's
Oh,
anything
hey.
else you need.
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Did you have something else in mind? You don't have to leave.
People are like cattle.
I can be
All they
convinced.
do is work, sleep,
All
and
right,
eat.
we're gonna go down here and talk to. Now that we've looked at our speech a little bit, we're probably gonna fail here. How much gold? I got a lot of gold, so even if we fail, we can probably
If you've got the coin,
get this one
you're
working.
welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Why you give me a hard time? It's not like I turned you down. You walked away before we could even negotiate.
How much longer must we stay in this wretched place?
All right, here we go.
Yeah. What's your problem?
I don't really have a problem. I just wanted to talk to you about Shadir.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You stole from him. Look, okay, check this out. You and I both know this was a setup. All right? No point in pretending. Let's just let it go.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
God dang it. Look. Why don't you just go ahead and drop it, or do you want to answer to me?
Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got?
Well, I'm hearing it. The Thieves Guild ain't worth a darn at this point in time. Look, all right, look. Let me just give you some gold, okay?
Sure. Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a
Because
septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
All right.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Oh, you do? Well, me too.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
You said you hope we bump into each other again. It sounded like we were on amicable terms. It sounded like we were kind of connecting, right? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, my goodness. Hey, there's Mule. Maven. kind of looking at me sideways, bro. Kind of looking at me sideways. I'm just saying. Okay, so we're a little hungry. And where's my inventory? Which one? Oh, LB. LB. All right. I think I'm gonna have a wheel of cheese and a jug of milk. Holy cow! I got 10 of them. Man, look at that. Is that enough dairy? That much dairy right now would kill me. It would, you know. And the thing is, I've never been lactose intolerant, right? But as I get older, holy cow! Like I can't even have cereal in the morning anymore. And I love myself some Frosted Flakes, but I have one bowl and it's with me for hours. I'm talking like not even just like 2-3 hours. It's with me for 6-7-8 hours. Like I'm sitting there going, oh my God, can this go away? All right. So what we need to do, we aren't high enough of anything to get picked for anything. But I will say this. If we come around here, so the Thieves Guild thing is not a thing yet. It's not going to happen. Griffin Guard, okay. You look important. Who are you? Oh, Nura. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we'll search them. We'll take the note. Read the thief's note. All right, we'll take the lockpicks too, bro. Okay, that's worth something. And then we'll take the dagger. Too bad we can't get the gear, the leather off of you. That'd have been nice, right? That would have been like a nice little starter set. What's this one? I know we're grave robbing, kind of. But isn't that what we do? All right, we're not gonna. Let's search the coffin real quick. Okay, yeah. All right, we're not gonna go there. But let's check these. These are. I don't know that these are vanilla. Okay, so that's how we kind of know if you're really gonna get anything. Like vanilla crates that would have been there all along, right, from the beginning. Lootable crates will do something with them. But if you have a mod in there that will add in other crates and things around town. Now, JK Skyrim, there's a patch for that one. But there's not a patch, and there's a patch for Dawn Guard, too. But there isn't a patch for anything else. So if you got a different type of mod that's throwing in extra crates somewhere, then dynamic things will actually impact that, will impact any crate, even the non-vanilla ones. And that's where you'll see, like, some of them you can still go in, but it's just clutter. Now, I'm coming out here because what I really need to do is I got to figure out where am I going to get, what am I thinking? Levels. Right now, I'm not leveling at all. And basically, I need to get to, all right, see these? All right, so this sack is normally there. This large crate. Yeah, we want that. I don't want to talk to you. I want to look in here. All right. We still haven't really looked at. All right, so this one is one large crate, right? This is a small. There we go. All right, I think I just looked at that. That one's in. Yeah. Right now, yes, we are pretty much scavengers. See, look, we left the city without having to go through any of the gates. We do need some companions. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna head towards. I'm thinking. I don't know if Lucian is unavailable. We might want to head that direction and maybe just make our way all the way to Marquardt. Reason being is Remiel is there. We could go to Solitude and get Ashe. And I think Katana's there as well. I just don't know that I want Katana just yet. Or Ashe just yet. But Ashe isn't a bad yet, for sure. And to tell you the truth, Katana isn't bad either. I mean, as far as followers are, and like I said, I can't remember, to tell you the truth. Oh, poor rabbit. Who's out here killing rabbits? And you notice I keep picking flowers. I constantly pick flowers every time. Oh. Ow. Ow. But yeah, I'm constantly picking flowers all the time. Just because, well, one, Blue Mountain flower and about 20 different other ingredients. Not 20, but at least 7 or 8 will make you a healing potion. And we know for a fact that you can never have too many. What is this? Where did this come from? Where am I going? We're just heading. Ooh, open Skyrim. Wait a minute. How am I going to open Skyrim? I'm already in Skyrim. That one's weird. Whose farm is that? Is that an orc village? I think that's an orc village. Which one is it? So I gotta be honest. One mod that I usually really enjoy, and I've mentioned it before, but it's a little risque, right? Now there's a clean version of it. There's also a Sex Lab version, an OSTEM version, and Flower Girls version of the mod. So there's tons of versions of the mod. This is the problem. Ooh, got him right in the head. Holy cow. Excuse me, sir. It's not like I'm trying to pick a fight with you. It's just that we're usually on opposite sides of things. And you have potions of healing. And other such. And you're out, holy cow, you're out here just, how do you say, cutting down the wolf population? Aw. I don't want the skull. I don't need the skull. And it looks like you were down out here, like, just whittling down the wolf population and making Skyrim safer. And here I am, I come in, and what do? I put a couple arrows in you. Who are you? Mercenary. I think we're kind of the same. Made from the same cloth. What are you? Kind of stuck there, huh? Yeah, I know. I'm just going around looking for a fight, aren't I? Not really. I'm not really looking for a fight. But, you know, if somebody wants to start one, you know, don't start none, won't be none. I'm curious as to what this is. No, I am not going up there. All right. I hear some more wolves. So obviously they didn't clear them all out. You see us defying gravity for a minute. Wasn't really a minute, but, you know, a little bit. But gosh darn it, man. I gotta be honest, it's very quiet. It is so quiet. Do I know where I'm going? Obviously not. Do I recognize where I'm going? Nope. Not at all. Who are these people? I get a funny feeling this is not going to go well. Are these Stender? Yep. Vigilance. They're probably the ones that took... Oh, shoot. I was going to cross the order here. Obviously, that's not what I want to do now. Oh. So these... The Monarch goes by. Can you... You see, I'm kind of talking right now. How rude is that? God dang, man. Do I come up in your spot messing with you when you're talking? Man. All right, so the blue butterfly gives you blue butterfly wings. The monarch butterfly gives you butterfly wings, just straight butterfly wings. Butterfly wings mixed with blue mountain flower makes healing potion. What is that over there? I'm not gonna mess with it. Do I know where I'm going? No, I don't know where I'm going. So if you see me chasing after butterflies, usually it's gonna be chasing. Oh my God, I just missed one. Is me chasing after the monarch butterflies, really? Because each one you grab gives you 2 butterfly wings, and that's 2 healing potions that you can make. I think I'm going to run right into Iverstead. Holy cow, where was that going? Probably good. Oh, snap. Okay, that doesn't look like a wolf. Was that a... Don't tell me I killed a fox. Don't tell me I took out a fox. Alright, bird's nest, pine thrush eggs. I gotta check pine thrush eggs, but rock warbler eggs. He's mad at me now. I know, you should be. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. If that is a fox, guess who's gonna feel so... Oh, so... Okay. Alright. Peace out. It wasn't a fox. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna come around this bend and see where we are. So, pine thrush eggs, I'm trying to remember if they... Oh, shoot. Snap. Alright. I don't know where I feel like something's coming at me, though. You know what I mean? Can you sense it? It feels like something's about to come at me. They don't mind. They don't mind. There you go. Oh, snap. What are you fighting? Oh, that's good. You alright, bro? You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's danger up ahead. God dang it. Right. Just stay on the road. I don't know what bridge this is. It'd be nice to see a sign. Oh. This is it. Alright, let's stop. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Hi. Alright, well, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Is that how it goes? I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Hi. Okay. Alright, we're not going to shoot the fox. But we got some apiaries over here. I don't even know what we can do with the bees. But, yo. Is she moving real quick? Like something going on over there? I don't know. I don't know. Get up here, please. Oh, man. I bet you're the one that did it. Take that. You'll never bother another fox again. That's right. That's right. Where's that going? I don't know. But where am I going? I don't know. Oh, snap. I'll take that. Dude, everything's empty, man. We'll take the salt. We need the salt for cooking. Yo, what's up, bro?
Are they gone?
Are you okay?
Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help me?
What can I do, bro?
My camp is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
God dang it. Here, let's save. You know what's going to happen here. Ambush. Alright, we'll leave the birds. Where'd he go? You're a little slow, bro. Is it? Is it just the little ways up there? I already got my bow out.
We're close now. I can see the camp.
All right. I'm willing to. Oh, snap! Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know that did I mean to do that? Did I do that? Oh, that was unfortunate, bro. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, man. It looked like it hurt, too. I mean, who's fighting who? There's somebody over there. Are you trying to sneak up behind me? Let's wait a minute. Let's wait a minute. I feel a little guilty. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, look, there was other fighting going on too. You see? They couldn't wait. Ooh. How much weight do I got? Right, we can take that for a minute. And then, okay. Search the bandit. Yeah, let's take that. Bottle of water. Always have some water. All right, we got to be careful though. Hey, what do you got? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right. That's a little heavy. It's a little heavy for what we need. All right, what do you got? You got some fur. All right. Okay. And we'll let you keep that. It's not like you can use it. You got a chest. We'll take the gold and the lockpicks. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think you were anticipating that I was going. Ooh, look at that. You were thinking I was going to add to your spoils, right? Gold. Coin burst. Elves ear. What do you got in there? You got you got some potion. Yeah, we're getting. Part of me feels, a little guilty. A little. Right? But I'm kind of thinking you didn't have good intentions, bro. You didn't have good intentions. And how much weight can I take? I'm gonna take it all. All right, 94. All right, 394. Do I need to? Just check up here. We're gonna just check up here. We're gonna see what's up. Make sure there's no other one, nobody else lingering around here. Hanging out, milling about aimlessly. There could be additional chests that need to be looked at. And look at that, a mercenary steel sword. It's a little heavier than we might need to revisit some things. All right. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it. All right. So we're carrying too much. I'm gonna go in here. Then we're gonna go like this. Then we're gonna look, and then I can get rid of these two. Oh, look at that. That's worth some money right there. All right. So this is the steel sword. Here's the war axe. This is what we should have favorited. Oh, look at that. Look at that there. Holy cow. All right. And then this one is so-so. We got a wooden warhammer. Holy cow. Okay. And then got the Imperial bow is better than the hunting bow. All right. All right. You win. All right. They're about the same. Okay. What am I carrying around that's extra that may not just really be worth carrying around anymore? These guys, like, do I need to carry you around? This one is doing pretty good for me, and I don't really, so your value isn't really a whole lot of value. All right, we can let those go. Those are worth a little bit more, so this one is worth a little bit more, so we'll hold on. We'll hold on, okay? What's my weight? All right, yeah, we're good until we find something better. All right. Is anybody up here? Anybody home? Hello? Is Pico there? All right. Wait. All right, we'll take the soul gem. Do I need the? We'll take the coin. The potion. Is somebody there? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this bow is like powerful. It just sent him flying. Ooh, Nordic studded. All right, that's gonna be all our. All right, we're gonna take it. I'm also gonna take that, and then we're gonna leave something. All right, what am I wearing? I'm wearing this guy. 54 warmth. Okay. What's this guy? 41. He's not really worth holding on to. We're gonna leave that guy too. Is that what we just picked up? And yeah, he's not even close either. All right. So now we know. All right, Frost Miriam. If we get any butter, we'll take butter. Oop, 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 oop. Nope. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right. Let's go. Ooh, Elder Cheese Wedge. We love some Elder Cheese. I don't know. I don't know what it tastes like. I never had Elder Cheese before, but you know, aged cheese. I'm just thinking it's Eider too. Is it Eider, something like that? And there it is. There it is. We'll take the gold, leave the boots. Okay. All right. Hey, that was something, right? We're gonna run out of arrows soon, aren't we? Okay. I went over there. Oh, okay. This is probably where they're sitting there waiting for the next victim. We just saved Skyrim. That's what we did. Let's just go check out Brother Hand. All right, we'll take, because we're running low. All right, we'll take the gold. We don't have room to carry it. But thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, I was glad to help you out. It seems like I think I've kind of fixed your problem permanently. Don't you think? I kind of made it so it won't be an issue again. Oh man, was this your cart? Was this? Was that your cart? I'm just saying, if that's what it is, then we need. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Did we overstep? We may have overstepped. We may have misunderstood what his true intentions were. And maybe he was just getting mugged again on his way. No? Anybody? Ooh, Snapple Crack. Okay, yeah. We're not going in there. Oh, shoot. That didn't sound friendly. Okay. Wait, one sec. We'll be right back. All right, I think I see some stuff over here. Okay, maybe I did. But I saw more wolves. Those might be goats. What's that way up there? God dang it. I think a little further down, we might be at that turn to head down towards Darkwater Crossing. Or maybe not. Okay, now. Getting colder. come down and around and see where we end up. Now, it's usually hit or miss, but there might be a saber. Yeah. On the other side of this bridge. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh gosh, we are over encumbered from flowers. Might have one too many hides on me though. Seriously, I think, does arrows have weight? I have 147 arrows. Let's test this real quick, right? See that? And if I grab the flowers, still good. All right, so 2 flowers weigh the same as 2 arrows. So if I came in here, did this, wrong button. I came in here, oop, wrong button. Oh, that would have been the right one. No, LB. And then say I came over here and, are these in alphabetical? Yes, they are. Let's eat a couple of those. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. They're killing foxes all over the place over here. What's up with that? No. No. Foxes are endangered species in this place. All right, let's put this away. There's no merchant in town, so there's not a whole lot we can do. Let's see if they made any changes. All right, maybe she's over in the mall. Oh, look at this. Annika.
A traveler?
Yeah.
I bet you've seen some sights. We should
Oh, a
swap
few.
tales sometime.
Oh, yeah.
There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the north of here.
All right, so.
If you're heading to Kynes Grove, stick to the road. Some pretty dangerous caves between here and there.
So I can't remember if we talked to Silja over in. All right, hold on one sec. All right, so now the one thing that I truly. All right, so we can't grab any of this stuff, obviously. Well, we could, but it would be frowned upon. But one of the things over here, so we search this crate, you can see. Can't take the corundum ore, but we can search this large crate, and you see there's a satchel there. Reinforced backpack, right? There's a couple of pelts. I would love to take the pelts. Right now, though, we just can't. Doesn't mean we're not going to, just means we can't yet. We can take the gold. I should have checked to see if the gold actually had weight to it. So I think we just looked at that one. I think there's another crate over here somewhere. Yeah, this one. There's some gold, lockpicks, and yep, they have weight to them. So now, one thing, am I on board with lockpicks and gold and everything having weight to them? No, I'm not a. Let's see. I prefer, in truth, yeah, like, see, arrows have weight. I would turn that off, right? So that would be the first thing I would look for, is to see where I can go in and turn off arrow weight. So I'm looking at the heaviest things that I'm carrying around, and then I'm looking at the prices for them. So there's no point in having this if I got this and that, right? So that is way better. This, I have the wooden warhammer and a steel battle axe. And the hammer gives me, what you can see, I can sell it for 100. I'm not going to get 100. I'll be lucky to get like 20 or 30, somewhere between 20 and 30. But I can put that one away. The iron war axe, it's cool, but it's not going to do me much good right now because it's not worth a whole lot. So you probably say, well, why don't you just drop the pickaxe? You don't need it. And usually you can pick one up in a cave. And you're right about that. Same with the steel dagger. I don't really need it right now. So the ringmail boots. So if we come this way, we look at our boots. So the leather boots are superior right now. But we'll see. Now here's the thing. I'm wearing a ring of minor smithing, a ring of minor magicka. Deft hands, you're 10% better, so I'll put that on. Eminent smithing, right? So plus 80. Minor restoration, minor sneaking. And so now what I'm going to do is this. With unlimited Skyrim unlimited rings and amulets means I can go full Mr. T on the amulets, and I can wear as many rings as I can fit on my fingers, right? So my thought process is this. I have 4 fingers on each hand. I know what you're thinking. 5, but I have 4 fingers and a thumb on each hand. So 4 of the 5 fingers on each hand I can put rings on. And it really doesn't matter which of the 5. But I'm like, so that means I can have a maximum of 8. So right now we got 7 of those equipped. So I'm not going to really sweat it that much after that. So we got this shoulder pad. I'm not mad at it. We got a back pouch on the back. We got a pouch on the right and left. And then we got a side one. So there's 6 slots basically around your waist where you could put a pouch. Right and side left, back right and left, and then front right and left. What I usually limit myself to is 4. So if I put one on the side right, I could put one on the front, and then I leave and then usually the left, front, and side slots are also used for other things. Like sometimes your cloak will take that slot, or depending on what kind of clothing and gear the game provides you. Say it gives you a scarf or something like that. Usually it takes that one of those slots. So if you put it on, then it unequips that, right? Or if you put one of these on, it unequips a scarf or something. So I go 4 pouches, a backpack, and a bandolier of some sort. And that's my max for what I can add to me for carry weight. So 8 rings. And then tasteful, I would say 4 to 5 maximum amulets if I really got that desperate. But usually I'll wear 1, possibly 2, right? Nothing major. And generally I just usually keep this one going. Right, so we got this one, and they seem to be the same. They don't have any armor to them right now. And this one I think is lowered, and this one is up. So that's the difference, right? So you can see the hood is down, right? Which is cool. It's pretty chill. Now, I don't know if you can wear... so let's look at the crate. Oh, we got gold and... right? And then let's go back. Let's look at this crate. See, I can sell that though, and that. And I think I looked in the bottom one. Okay, I think I got the gold out of the bottom one, and I'm still stuck on. All right, that one. All right, and now that's the new one. So now I have to decide with my newfound room. Do I want to take that? Because it's worth 75, so that might give me like good 10, 15 gold, maybe. I'll leave it for now. Now, smelter. I'm going to do this real quick. You can see we don't have either. Yeah, we don't have anything available to smelt. So, if I go in here and on the practical applications of tonal architecture. All right, thank you. I learned Ray of Light. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but hey, we learned Ray of Light. Maybe if I'm battling the undead, that will help out. Now, one of the things I was looking for was in talking to Anike will like basically give us a now these are going to be just these here are not vanilla, so they're just going to give us at best some sort of clutter. And then it's late. I don't know if they returned to their house yet or if they're in the mine. Now, in truth, some of these mines, they're not bad to go into because just the crates alone, the loot that's in those crates are pretty much worthwhile. I'm going to do this because of, I think it's getting later in the day and because of where we are. I do want to test something real quick though. All right, so this is, look at that. So I did get a mammoth skull. Not a skull. Tusk. Mammoth tusk. If I cut through here. Now you gotta be careful cutting through here. One, there's wolves. There be wolves. Two, if you run into this one spot, there's skeletons. But if you just cut right across, he's running from something. He's running from something. Yeah, I don't see him. All right. And then so what we're going to do is I'm just cutting across because it's late. One, it's late. Get some jazz days. Something just got my attention there. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Can I dig it? Defeat my shadow. Nice. I was a little worried there, you know what I mean? I don't know why he went with the magic. It's not like I'm a magic user. I mean, I think I got that spell. All right. All right, we're carrying too much now. That is Shadow. Can I have him in the sword form? Yes. All right. Okay. Wrong button. Wrong button. Can I? Yes. Let's go over here. Let's see. Do I have? What do I? I still look. go by weight. All right, so I could drop. Oh, I got 2 of those things. I'm gonna not use, but drop that, and then let's go over here. Let's see. Where's Shadowrend? Shadowrend is right here. Oh my gosh, look at that! Holy cow! So you just made it so you're obsolete. Here. All right. We now need to get ourselves some two-handed skills. I don't know if we have two-handed skill or not. What is this? What is that? Okay. All right, so that isn't something that you normally get to do. All right, I want to go that way. Which way is east? All right, we're headed east. I'm going to go a little bit towards the north. And I think I need to favorite this at some point so that we can, if I decide to switch. All right, so we are favoriting that. We got our Red Guard Axe. We got Shadow Rend. Target is 15% weaker to magic for 30 seconds. Alright. I don't know how much use we'll get out of that. Because, again, we're not serious magic users. Well, go. How do we get out of here? Okay. Do I know where? Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. Come here. We're just practicing. Oh, snap. There we go. We're just littering, just leaving bodies all over the place. We got another mammoth tusk. What's our weight? Which way we headed? Northeast. I was hoping. Alright, I think this is the road, the main road. Alright, somebody's on it. Escape prison. Where did he escape from? Bet the giants took out the other guys and he just ran. Not those giants. Well, right now I'm just following the road, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm following the road. All right, I'm following that guy. Maybe there's a bounty on him. You never know. I let him go. I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have. Maybe he's not even worth the trouble. I'm just wondering, are those revelers? I think that's a giant.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Aw. Look, walk away right now. Right now.
Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again.
I tried to help you. I really tried to help you.
Then I guess that is your last request.
I don't even know if it was fair. I don't even. Look at that. Look at that. What? We're gonna take that. We're gonna take those. No, don't know. It's not like you really have much worth anything. I'm gonna take that. Why? So you're out here butt naked. Yeah. butt naked. 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 That's what we're doing. Yeah. Serves you right for trying to rob me. Alright. What's my weight? 398. This didn't put me as far north as I thought I was going to be. I'm expecting that, yeah, over yonder ridge right there. There it is. All right, we're going to come over this way. Yep, here we go. And then we will rest up for the evening. Is it late? What time is it? It's only 6 p.m. It's not even late. Let's get on over here. The air is freezing. That's because you're getting closer and closer. So let's not do that. Let's go to miscellaneous. All right. So what I want is a front right.
Hello.
That's going to give me.
Hello there.
Then can we come back down? All right. And then I have 22 wolf pelts. All right. That's it. All right. Let's see. Any good clothing? We got some adventurer boots. Keep you warm. Won't do much else. Oh, look at this. Traveling boots. Wow. And then traveling boots black. I made them for a reason. And then that's good enough. All right. This here, oh gosh. I wasn't expecting that. All right, so these are not vanilla. So I was not expecting, oh shoot, I wasn't expecting my weight to go up that much. All right, so you guys have to bear with me for a minute. We're gonna make our way to the cave. I'm gonna show you something. Oh wait, what am I doing? John, you're not very bright at times. At times. Where's my pouches? Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Oh snap! What happened to? The guards took them out. Look at that. All right. So these crates. This one is vanilla, and you can see nothing. All right. At least this one put some clothes in there. All right. So there's the smelter. This one is usually, yep. So gothic. Oh, girl's outfit. Let's see. What's this one? Okay. A little disappointing. Let me show you. Some of these caves really do turn out to be kind of, cool. And then because it's not late enough that, so we're gonna mine a little bit. Okay. Now, one thing I usually do, and this is me, right? Because I always start out, a lot of times I'll end up doing either the shipwrecked beginning that puts you, and then it puts you out north of Dawnstar, and then once I get from Dawnstar, I get on the boat and I take the boat over to Windhelm, right? Puts me right here, and then or I'll do the left, robbed and left to die or something, whatever like that, and it puts you down the road from here. So, and then you come up, and this is one of the first places you get to when you head north. And then so if I'm loaded down with a lot of stuff, and like right there. And I'm like, am I going to be able to sell all of this stuff? And then do I need to carry it around with me? So sometimes I'll say, I'll hold off. I'll hold on to it. And then I don't need to keep carrying it around. So I'm going to put these away. I got 140 of these things. So that's bogging me down enough. Right. And then the Nordic Iron Sword. Do I really need that when I have the axe? And now I have Shadow Rend. So do I need it? I don't. This I want to sell, but who am I selling it to? It's stolen. So I'll put it away for now. And I'll put this one away too. And then, like I said, I'll put these away, and maybe I can sell those. I'll put that away. And the reason I'm putting them away instead of actually selling them is because I can come back and get this stuff. And if I have a follower that I want to use some of this gear, I can just give it to them. So am I selling this, or am I going to hold on to it for a follower? I'll hold on to it. Same with that. We'll sell that. Okay. And then all this food. I have a ton of food, right? Do I need all that food right now? And let's do this. At this point, right? And the other thing is a good test. We'll see when we come back. Does it spoil? The cool part would be if it didn't spoil, because then, you know what I mean? We know where we can basically stash food for a while and not worry about it. But if it does spoil, oh well, you know what I mean? More than likely, we will have found more food anyway. If I really thought I was over encumbered with all this stuff, I would store it here too. And then over here, right? I'll put these away. Now the other thing, and then this is the thing. Oh, I didn't know I had Silja's satchel. Seriously, guys, you let me walk all the way over here with her satchel without giving it. Should I talk to the dad? Man, that hurts. That hurts. All right, so the gold doesn't have weight. That really hurts. Okay, so now we're going to come on over here. Were we here before? Maybe we were here. Oh, look, that was collected. So maybe what I was going to show you, I already showed you. Oh, garlic. Because everything that would have been here that we would have collected seems to be gone. Let's come around here and see. Yeah, we were here already. Okay, never mind. So here I thought I was showing you, like, the thing I like about caves. All right, so let's kill the younger. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to sell what's in. I wonder if I stashed anything before and it disappeared and now it's empty. That's a possibility. We don't know. All right. What time is it? Okay. Where's Gil?
If it's malachite you're after, you've come to the right place. I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steam Scorch Mine.
Well, I just dug some up, but it's not giving me the option.
All right, then.
Let's use the cooking spit. I don't think I have anything to cook. I just stored it all. And, of course, I am now hungry.
Seen the remnants of the grove?
I saw it.
Well, that was me. Me and my sister.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this sharpened. And we're not there yet. We don't have what we need for that.
What a waste.
Or do we go into Windhelm? I'm debating. And we've probably already been there too then. Usually I hit them both up just equally, you know. I won't leave one without the other. Okay. Oh look, the gate's open.
Those snow-backed Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the dawn.
Oh, that wasn't a gate? Oh. Does it seem like it's longer? I've been running for days. Right, yeah. See, the fight already, the harassment already occurred. Let's look over here real quick. Nobody's working. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. Oh, he's still working.
Everyone says
Man, you guys are putting in some hours.
Best smith in Skyrim. I plan to
Oh,
change
I can't update
anything.
anything. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? Can't make anything. Let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So we can make all the Let's see. Where am I? And I bet we already. Yeah. Yep. Keep that up. Let's see. Nothing. 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 Right. I think what we need is a night of sleep and then get the carriage on over to either Markarth or Solitude. Right. So we're just going over bones. Already, bones that have been picked clean anyway, that we probably more than likely picked clean early the first time through here. So let's get ourselves a room. And I think we should make our way to Solitude.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Hey.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
You all right?
I'm feeling very well.
Excellent.
Let's see, what do you got for sale? You heard any rooms? Okay. Oh, I think I heard that one before. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll show you to your room. Right
Oh,
this way.
very nice of you. Very sweet of you. The Crimson Derps.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero, plains a warrior.
Put that away. Put that away.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Hey, Viola.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Okay. All right. With a name like the Butcher, I don't need to be told twice. Yeah, you should rest. I know I should rest. I'm trying, okay? But I got agendas. All right, let's read this real quick. I'm not gonna spill it. All right. Okay. There we go. All right.
And the legend yet grows.
Now we can lay down.
You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Can't steal those. Let's just go ahead and. All right, let's do a couple hours real quick. Yes, please. Sometimes it doesn't take. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, nice. All right, so we'll pick strength. We'll pick personality again. And then what we'll do, like I said, I want to get my intelligence up, right? Yes, I'm sure. And then we got one perk. Alchemy or destruction. Wait. Let's go quick. What's my archery look? Looks like it needs work. What's light armor looking like? Looks like it needs work. One-handed needs work. Two-handed smithing needs work. Fortitude. Am I gonna wear any heavy armor? I don't think so. Restoration isn't high enough. So like you're lucky. Alright. In case we do put a fire spell. Yo, what are you doing in my room, bro? What are you doing in my room? And that's 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 a.m. 2:30. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go till 7:30. Oh my gosh. They're like a little. Well, you.
I lost my twin sister a while back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have you ever lost anyone close?
No, but if you want, we can sit down and talk about it.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
The best way to get over a loved one is to get under a new one. I think it didn't really go that way, but you know what I meant. Okay, peace. Gosh, I wake up, man, and there's like a whole room full of people. Like, I need to check my belongings and all kinds of stuff. Oop, wrong. Wait, what are you doing? There you go. All right, let's get on over here. Let's get some food and some catfish, some milk. I kind of, and some potato soup. All right, there you go. I am well fed. My thirst is quenched. My privacy was violated. But we persevere. We move on. All right, let's go on over to Solitude. See if they do things the same way over there. I mean, you know, maybe this is just Windhelm, right? You know what I'm saying? They do things differently over here. What I need is some companions, some followers to keep some people up off my back when I'm sleeping. All right. Let's do something real quick. Let's just check the settings real quick. Audio. All right, I'm going to turn that up. I'm going to turn up the effects. Turn that up a little bit. Magic sounds. But we're going to turn voice all the way up. And then ambience. Okay. Turn those up too. All right. Save. Yep. All right, let's get up there. Because the music has to be down so low, might as well get all the other sounds going. The air is freezing. That's why we're leaving. Okay, but we're going to Solitude, so that ain't going to be much better. All right. Excuse me, sir.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I'd like to hire your carriage, but good.
Where do you want to go?
I'm thinking about Solitude. Can you take me there?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
First time to Solitude?
I don't know, really. I can't remember.
Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
But I'm thinking if I have already been there, I would have followers now. That's why I'm not even sure if I've been to Whiterun, because I would have one follower. I think. Depends on how much she costs, but I would have Janessa. Or I could have got into a fight with Uthgerd. Now, I do believe there, with this mod list, I had to add Nether's followers framework in order to have more than one follower. All right, so this is where it puts us. So if we haven't been here before, and I'm going to check it. You know I got to check it. All right, so we'll go to Catless Farm, and we'll see. This will tell me if I've been here already. All right, in Catless Farm, there's a couple of crates. These are supposed to be vanilla. And if I had been here, then I would have cleaned this out. Look at that. Minor striking and minor poisoner. And that's 60. And I'll take that. Whatever. Yeah, we got one. Alright. And look at that guy. But we're not going to bother him. Well, one, because if he decides to smack me or something, I'm not going to get in trouble for killing someone's pet. Look, another necklace. And that's something. Alright, and then this crate. Another. Alright, so I'm going to show you something, right? If you're ever just scrounging around looking for loot, and loot the easy way, easy peasy way, like Windhelm had those crates, right? But look at this. Come down, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, dude, you got over 100 of these things. I know. Once I find myself an alchemy table, I'll have a lot less and way more healing potions. Woo! Oh, be careful. All right, so we come over here. This boat is vanilla, and it's usually here all the time. So we go, and then look at that. All right, and then let's look at this one. Oh, some gold. All right, can't turn down the gold. All right, if it ain't worth over 50 gold, we're not taking it. All right, that's it. All right, I think that's everything there. And then you got some crates over here. That fastened scarf, we don't need it. Wolf Queen, we'll need it at least. Alright. And look at that. That's where it would be. Oh my goodness, we hit the mother load. Alright, minor. Minor wielding. And we'll take the nerf. Look at that. Short cloth cape. We don't need. Reinforced backpack. It is worth over 50, but we'll take that one. Let's look down here. We'll take the steel. We like to consider ourselves learning, okay? And that requires reading stuff. Alright. And it's worth 50 right on the nose, right? And that's empty. On it anyway. It's just, sometimes you start clicking and you can't help it. Right over here, there's a couple things. Like this barrel, don't need it. You can check to see what's in here sometimes. Then we got, ooh. That might be our 8th one. So we'll take that one. We'll take that. I don't think I like that one, but I think I already have one. Aren't I wearing a scarf already? Possibly not. I think I am. I don't know. I know you're thinking, well, how do you not know if you're wearing a scarf? Okay, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't know. So, come on out. All right, we'll take that, that, and the ore. Okay, not the ore, the ingot. All right, that's the one we already emptied, and I think we just emptied that one. So we'll take that gold. What's in that one? Ooh, another. So, yeah, you'll find a ton of those with that Lootable Crates mod. For sure. sometimes, yep, see, I start clicking. All right, so look at that Nordic leather boots. Do I want to take it or not? I don't know. Take it or nope. But I will take those two. At some point, you start to get very selective. Look, another necklace of ooh, fine hat. Don't want it. Child's doll. Oops, wrong button. Alright, there's one last child's doll. Get the one in the middle. Oh, it's empty. It's empty. Okay. We're just cutting across. Maybe we're not cutting. Maybe I'm just taking a long way around. Yep. Thought I was cutting across, but obviously I know not what I say or do or where I am. Okay? So this is basically vanilla Solitude. So no changes that I can see right off the bat. She's always standing there. This is always there. The royal. We'll take the royal. And then we'll take the amethyst. We'll take the royal. And I think this one. Oh, Dominion of Shadows. No, I know nothing about this book. I don't recognize it. Gothic will take. Gold. We'll take that. Good. All right. Come here. Come here. Get up there. Can you, yeah, please? And then one last spot. All right. The cool part about all this is that these crates are just set pieces anyway. So the mod makes them interactable. So most cases, no one owns what's in it. Now, there are rare cases where some of the things inside the crates are going to be owned. We're not worried about that. We could worry about it, but no. I'm not going to steal the peasant. No need to. All right. So that was the docks. And like I said, the main reason I go down there is to kind of go do a little five-finger shopping. I'm not going to say five-finger discount because, I mean, are we really stealing when nobody owns it? You know, if we were taking people's property, other people's property, then maybe we would think twice about it. Maybe not do that. All right, let's go into town proper. See, and then as with pretty much every town I go to, I kind of have a routine, right? And we really do need to stop gathering flowers.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not,
yeah, I didn't come to join the Legion. All right, we'll see. I think this is the first time we've been here, so it's not the best of times. What? How does it go? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I don't know. Something like that. Something. Might have been the other way around.
Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until.
Oh, nice outfit, what's that? Hey.
I don't want to talk.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
You're welcome.
Thanks for talking to me.
I didn't know I was giving it to you.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
All heart.
What a kind heart you have. All right, so that's going to be clutter. This is also going to be clutter because they're not. So they're not normally here. So I ignore the goings on over there, all that stuff that's happening because there's so much other things to do once you get here. And usually I make a beeline right for this. And what I'm looking for is the vanilla crates. And look at that. You see there's a ton of stuff.
Every one of them.
Ton of stuff to be had. Royal, okay, and gold, okay. Then over here, oh, look at that. Minor striking and water. All right. There's one right here. And then it's always good when you can just be selective. All right. And then if push comes to shove, I don't think stealing right now is just not something we need to do at this point. But look at that. Minor health. Right. Now this has changed a bit. But you got this guy we don't need. We don't want to steal those. We don't need it.
He died well.
Oh, look at this. We'll take. We'll take the silver ingot. And nothing. We're not stealing. We could scavenge the wood pile and get a couple of firewood. And we come over here. Let's see what we can improve. So we can. Oh, it just takes another strips, but we will improve it because it's worth experience. And even though I'm back here again, just looking again, I can't help myself.
Forgiven and armor forgotten.
Spiced wine, a taste of home and heart. Fresh fish, straight from the fjords. Fresh off the hook.
Arms and armor.
Ooh, vampire
forged by a
robes.
master craftsman.
Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
And you see there's a ton of other stuff eventually we could probably end up making. But we gotta really improve our skills first.
I've been in the Legion all my life. I'm content to serve.
What I would love is an armored hood. Right? See, we can make these. Let's look to see what's the most expensive thing. So these are the most. Ooh. Let's make. And then, let's see. What do I need? 2 flawless garnets and a silver ingot. All right. Hey, Broham.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
True.
But
What do you got for sale?
finest weapons and armor.
Oh, look at that. What do you got for lids, bro? Mm-hmm. What are you willing to buy up off me? I just made that. I just made those too. Here, can you buy that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can buy that. Here, take that too. Do I need the hunting bow? It's the best one I got right now. All of a sudden. Here, take that too. I'm gonna hold on to that real quick. I just want to see if I improve it. Will it get better than this? And yeah, anymore. Okay.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
All right, thanks,
My
man. I appreciate it.
forge never rests.
Oh, look at that. Okay, and then so our 5-finger shopping never stops. Okay, so this is not, but not this. Yeah, that's not vanilla. That one's empty anyway. Empty. So these crates right here, there's 2 over here. Those are vanilla.
Stormcloak, the right. High King.
All right. Anything else is steel. And then there's a crate or 2 over here. These should be. Oh. I don't remember them being there.
Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today?
Maybe we can get some salt. All right, these are not. These vanilla? No. No. All right. So what I want to do is I actually want to get to the skeever. No, I don't want to. All right. I don't really like that quest. And then once I got some followers, yeah, you saw what I did. All right, so these 2 vanilla. Oh, that's a royal. All right. Maybe I should go talk to, what's his name? She's nice, dude. Very nice. She might buy more stuff on this. All right, where is there an apothecary table? Unless we just go into the apothecary. I mean, generally that's where you can find them. Right? Excuse me, I know this is the apothecary, but do you happen to have an apothecary table? I mean, is that what they keep in the apothecary? Why do I keep getting flowers? Why do I keep going after the flowers? And it's so crazy because, yeah, I'll be walking along or driving along. Like sometimes I'm in the car and if I'm with my wife and she's driving, right? Then I'm looking out the window and then to myself I'm thinking, you know, and I see, you know, when we drive past something with like, I don't know why I just did that. So these aren't vanilla. These are added. And then so we'll drive past and then I'll see flowers on the road and everything. And I'm like, I need to go pick those. And you know what I mean? And it's like, why? I'm not, you know, am I playing the game? You ever get that? Like you're walking along and you just want to pick the flowers, you know? You want to go harvest some.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Wait, who's in here? Should I get a room? I don't know if I need a room. I wanted to talk. Oh, snap. And there's Lizette, but this might be Ashe. So we'll talk.
You're looking hale and healthy.
The name's Ashe. If it's mercenary work you need, that'll be 200 gold.
200? You know what, though? That's pretty interesting armor you got on there. Looks pretty good. Quite fetching. Not quite what I was expecting for a mercenary, though.
I've heard that 1,000 times.
Oh,
not exactly
sorry.
interested in explaining myself for the 1,001st time.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, look, my name is Goku. I think I'll take you up on your offer. That means you're gonna hear it for the 1,002nd time.
Then that's business. Any questions before we venture out?
Yeah. Why do you sound so much like what's her name Mass Effect. Let's see. So what's your specialization?
Glad you asked. I deal mostly with two-handed weapons, if you couldn't already tell by my massive sword here. Might be surprising for a woman of my size, but I can wield these beasts rather well.
Okay. And why are your prices so much lower than the usual prices?
While I am skillful in combat, I haven't been a mercenary for long. I might not stay one for long either. Personal reasons, but I'm training for something.
Okay. And why aren't you drinking or eating anything?
Because I'm not hungry, and it's none of your business.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. All right. So, for the 1,002nd time, and see if you can count. That's interesting armor. Not quite what I was expecting for a mercenary.
Oh, this thing. Not exactly the most practical looking, is it?
Oh, you pay her and she's willing to talk more about it. I see. You know, you do have to forgive me, okay? And then don't get me wrong, because you are quite fetching. Aren't you a little overdressed for a place like the Winking Skeever?
Agreed. But there's a reason I wear these. Let's just say they're a lot tougher than they look. You might be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. As a matter of fact, yeah. And then I'm just a little curious. Why are you here?
I'm a mercenary, looking for work around here. Let's keep it at that.
Okay. All right. Look, one last thing, okay? And then we can move on. Your skin, those markings. They're absolutely fascinating. What are they?
They're skin enchantments. Help keep me durable in battle.
Can I get some? No? Okay. Well, gosh. The only question I have is where can I get mine? Shoot. I need them. I don't have any more questions.
Fine. I do have one for you.
Oh.
What job do you want me to do?
Oh,
Is this more of a general escort or a dungeon exploration?
Oh, wait a minute. Escort? What? I think we're going to be doing dungeon work for now.
Have you ever explored a Nordic ruin before?
I think I have. Once or twice, maybe.
You don't have a lot of experience. That's fine. I'll just have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, why don't you? And how would you know that?
There are ways to determine someone's combat experience just by looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Mentor taught me. Here, I'll let you borrow some skill books. It'll make my job easier.
Oh, that's much appreciated. Thank you.
It's nice to be working with you.
And I gotta be honest, it's nice to work with you too. Ooh, are you one of those that gets up on tables and dance and everything when some music's playing? Because we can be very good friends.
Yes? What did you need?
I just want to know one thing. Where do you come from?
An isolated mountain region in High Rock.
Oh.
I'm not exactly a local here in Skyrim, but you could probably already tell that from my Breton appearance.
Yeah.
I ended up here in Skyrim as it seems like it's the best place for mercenary work.
And
I don't think I'm wrong, seeing as we've been working together.
True story. True story. You notice a flicker of deceit in their eyes. Something isn't quite right with their story. Okay. All right. Insight. You know, your story about High Rock doesn't quite add up.
That's my business. Let's drop it, okay?
All right. Peace. Okay. Come on. We got another person to pick up.
Do you have a second?
I do, madam. Let's do this. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, I got a second. You talking to me? So we can skip the introductory and everything like that, but we're not going to. So what's up?
You don't look like the rest of this rabble. Are you from around here?
Well, I come from another province, but I do get around.
Interesting choice of words. Did he mean that how it sounds? Wait.
Well, it depends.
It doesn't matter. Let me cut to the chase.
Well, I'm listening.
This place? It's crawling with bounties.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Both demand skills that I happen to have. So, looks like I'm sticking around. Of course, I could take them on myself, but it might be better with company.
It might be.
How about traveling together?
Well, that sultry little voice of yours has got me a little kind of peaked. Sure. But, I want to say, do I get to know who you are first?
What a way to ask for my name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Katana.
Oh, hi, Katana. Well, you know what, Katana? I'm Goku. Good enough for me now.
Lovely. Now that we'll be traveling together, I should tell you that I have a saber cat.
A saber cat. I can use their eyes to make a healing potion if you mix it with Blue Mountain flower. Just saying. We're in Skyrim. Anything's possible.
Good attitude. Let's go.
All right. Look, there's a feeling of darkness lurking around Katana. I'd ask her about it, but she doesn't seem like someone who trusts easily. Now, though, it looks like she has something to say, so we will hit her up with something.
Before we get carried away, I have something for you.
Well, thank you. And what is this?
It's a feather, linked to me with magic. Let's just say I have a habit of blinking.
Yeah, I do all the
If you've
time, too.
lost me,
Especially when my
simply
eyes
place
get
the
dry.
feather on your palm. Something tells me you'll need this. Anyway, shall we go?
All right. Well, I need to drink the water first, okay? Water skin. All right. And then let's get back over here. All right. She gave me some books. We should read these books. All right. And then fire. So one-handed. We'll take all the help we can get. Thought she gave me another one too. Ooh, Black Swarm. Well, there's the other one. Warrior. All right. So apparently she thinks we need a lot of help. Oh, Azadi's note. I didn't even know I had it. And then we got a thief's note too. All right, read the thief's note. Speak the code phrase to a beggar. Yet I'm the one who can't remember. Every time we meet, he's a stranger to me. Or was it a she? It doesn't matter. I spoke his words to a beggar, told her shadow hide you. She slipped me a note that confirms my suspicions. I think that says suspicious. Or is that suspicions? And I'm not sure that's... Okay. The Gray Fox is dead, and now that I've seen his headstone, I know for a fact his time is over, and the cow will be passed on. I'm going to be the next to wear it, and when I do, I'll become so rich I won't need any memories. I'll just buy new ones. Nice. All right. Read Azadi's note. Wait to be contacted by courier. We'll be in touch. Who's Azadi and who's in touch with me? Wait a minute. What? Wait. I didn't know. All right. We got to sell some of this stuff. We got to go talk to Baron's wife. All right. Ladies, we got to get out of here.
What did you have planned before we met? Let's do that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know that I really needed your... Oh, God. I don't know if I needed your okay or your permission to do so, but it is what I was going to do anyway. All right, let's get in here. I'm sticking in first person right now because I want to go talk to
Viren
somebody.
said you got here just before the execution.
Yeah?
Must have been a lovely first sight.
It was, right? And were you at the execution?
No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All
No?
those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
Hmm. Wait, who's Baron? What are you talking about?
Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at
Oh,
Castle.
yeah, I met him. Yeah, okay.
I
That
barely
one.
see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I just did some business with your husband anyway, so let's see what we got. Ooh, we got more fire arrows. I got some money. I got some money on me. If I got I get all 75 for just 375. That's not bad. Here, let's do this. Let's do that, right? And then we're gonna take all your steel arrows too. I know. They're heavy. Yes, I understand. All right. So luckily, the followers we just a circlet of light. You create a light that illuminates nearby objects. We can afford that. Are we going to though? I don't think so. All right, let's go back. Let's go. Who's selling what? All right, I think this is us. Let's look for, minor poisoner. Your poison lasts 20% more hits. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And we got, oh my gosh. We just took all our money. We got to buy something now. She got but 59. So now we got to buy stuff from her. So we got the circlet of light. Makes me want to get that. It does. It really does. Because I think I can kind of essentially get it for free. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay? And then I need this. And that. And that. And let's go back. Okay. So, we got that. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to sell you that. I'm going to sell you one of those. One of those. I made that to be sold, so I'll say that. I'm not quite sure I want to sell that yet, but we'll sell that. Not sure I want to sell that one either. Potion of carry weight. I already had one, so I don't need. Ooh, arc like calm. Shocks targets. Take extra. Okay. We'll get rid of that. Here, take that. Take that. Ooh, take that. We only need one. All right, we got to get rid of these guys. What's this? I got 6 of these. Oh, shoot. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the clothes. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And that. And that. All right, we done took all our money. Okay.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
We sure will. You've been pleasant.
Hope you're not like the others.
She hopes I'm not like the others. What others? All right.
The finest fish here.
Damn storm books. Oblivion take them. Every miserable last one of them.
Right? Right? Store clothes.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Wanna walk around the city for a bit?
Not right now. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, there's a loot. It's just laying around. How are you stealing it if it's just laying around? Do we want to do the dead man's respite with these two? Or do we want to just get ourselves back to Whiterun and then go ahead and do... What do we want to do? Okay, we'll go... Do we want to become a bard? I don't know if I want to become a bard. I don't like the burning of King Olaf's whatever. Well, because it sucks. It's terrible. It's a terrible poem.
You wear that outfit well.
Now we could go in and help Elisa. Right? There's Boktima. You can go and put a stop to that. The cult is trying to bring her back. Is it getting late? Ooh. We're going to take the potion of healing, just laying on the ground, waiting for us.
Something with all that garlic you have?
Why you all up in my bag? And then let's do this one instead. Maybe I didn't do this before. Oh, shoot. Let's try that again. So this time, let's put a little space. There you go. All right. Do it again. I don't recognize you at all. I don't recognize you being here. We could grab a wanted poster. Let's see. Soul gems, petty soul gems. Deliver letter to Solitude Sawmill. That seems pretty easy. Deliver weapon to Dragonbreak. Deliver weapon to Windhelm. Gather hunt thief in the pale. Retrieve heirloom from Shadow Green Cavern. Move. Alright, let's see what we got. We're gonna deliver this. Alright. Collect Julian's from Baron. Alright, so we gotta go to Baron. And then we'll go ahead and do that one too. So, and then this Vivian's. Alright, Baron. Where's Baron?
Your trials as well.
I wonder if Dragonbridge has a kin. Baron?
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
I'm here for that delivery job you posted.
Of course.
Alright, man. Thanks.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
So we got to get it there by the 23 of last seat. 23rd of last seat. What is it right now? It is the 19th, so we have 4 days to get it there. It seems like a lot of time for how far we have to go. I think we can get there by nightfall. What do you think? I think we can. I thought maybe that was somebody just standing there like, oh, you think you're going to Dragonbridge, huh? That weapon is mine. Hand it over now. That's what I was going to say. Is that what's going to happen? Maybe that was the horse I just heard. I still haven't found myself an apothecary. I just want an apothecary table. Right? Stop. Okay, until we get an apothecary table, we're not collecting any more flowers. No matter how much they call out to us. We are on our way to Dragonbridge. Oh, look at that. God, you know what I want to do, right? What is this? That's not normally there, so I'm not gonna mess with it. It's taking everything I got, not to stop and pick the flowers. Hey, that's promising, right? I can see Dragonbridge right up ahead. This was a much easier. It's not even, holy cow, what it took us, like 10 minutes? Alright, so Juliet, right? We might as well. Right there. Excuse me, sir. And look at that. It's the Four Shields Tavern. Not yet.
Come on in. They got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Oh, warm beds. Hey,
Huh?
Julian. Hey, I have a weapon for you from Baron. In Solitude.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Oh, thank
Until
you.
next time.
All right. And look at that. That was quite simple. Hey.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Right. You hear any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
You sure that hasn't been there longer, or how long have they been here? Any bounty work you got I can help with?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Okay. Should I get a room? Thank you.
Yeah,
She like dismissed me and whatnot. All right, let's see. Am I cooking anything? I am not. Hey, do you have a apothecary table? Oh, come on.
This is a convenient location to live in.
Is it? There's no apothecary table. How's it convenient? Well, there's some books. I can hear my son downstairs. It sounds like he's going insane. And look. Oh, read. Oh. One of the locals who frequents the inn has been reported missing. I was about to tell the innkeeper to report it to the guard, but Aldelpius said he saw the person in question leap off Dragon Bridge. A sad state of affairs, but not our concern. Started over the edge. All right, let's go check it out. Search for the body downriver. We'll be back. We know now. We know there's an inn here. Let's go look for the body. Wrong. Okay. Where's the over the edge? Live another life. We can let go. There's really nothing that we had there. All right, let's go. Hey, you have an apothecary around here, bro? All right, well, thank you for your time. Your time and your patience. All right, that's the bridge. The woman's name was Michael. All right. This way. All right, so we just crossed the bridge. And do I go down this way? Or is it further down? A lot of dragon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're going to get wet. We're going to get wet. Oh my goodness.
What was that?
Oh snap. Oh snap.
All according to plan.
Yeah? Whose plan was that? Because I gotta be honest with you, I wasn't planning on wolves. All right, but let's keep heading this way. Oh, right here.
I hope you're ready.
Ooh, wait. Oh man, there was a guard. I'm just gonna take everything. Just most things. Ooh, look, a solitude cloak. That's a pretty chill, kind of nice cloak. I'm just saying. All right, let's take the gold too. I'm gonna leave you some stuff, man. I'm not taking everything. Medium armor, you know. Right? This is light. That's not light. That's medium. Okay? It's worth some money, though. You take it. I mean, dude, you're not wearing it, man. You're not wearing it. If I could put this on you, I would, but it doesn't look like I can give it to you. Okay. It's worth. I want to take the helmet too. The helmet's worth some money, bro. All right, and then yeah. Okay, it's worth money. Come on, man. You know, you don't use it. You're not using it. All right, I can't with the letters in the way. I am beginning to suspect Adelpis is not who he claims to be. He seemed rather old for a new recruit, but it wasn't until he started asking about our bandit informant that I began to suspect something was amiss. Still, I would have forgiven this as natural curiosity had he not asked to meet him. So I checked with the list. I checked with the list of the garrison, and no one by the name Adelpius is on it. I don't know who he is, but he's not a member of the guard. He's stationed at Dragonbreak at the moment. When my shift is over, I'm going to confront him about it. Okay, huh? It sounded like Adelpius was the one. Am I wrong? Or dang it, if I need to. All right, which way we gotta go? Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back and confront. All right, let's go up top. We don't need that. We can go back this way. Get to the road. Get to the main road. Uh-oh.
Time to show them.
Oh my gosh. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? And you're still coming at me. You still coming at me like there was something you were gonna do. Oh, look at that, an alchemy lab. Oh yes, thank you very much. We'll take that. Thank you. All right, hold on. Rock warbler egg. What else you got in there? Darkwing. Blue Mountain Flower. Oh, we got one healing potion at least. All right, I'll be back, man. I'll be back. She don't have anything. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so we got a butterfly wing and blue mountain flower. Great potion of minor healing. All right, we'll finish those off. We're gonna blue mountain flower, and then not mistaken, I still have some. Where are you? Where are you? I may not have all the other stuff. I need to test this one, but let me see. I got rock warbler egg. Okay. Boom. All right. Now we need to test this guy. Pine thrush. I don't know. Nope. Nothing. All right. Now, blue butterfly wing should be, oh man, either something of conjuration or it wouldn't be fortified. Would it be recovery point? Oh, that's different. Maybe that is the way. All right, so we'll get rid of that one. I don't know what this one is. Oh, look at that! Look at that. We created 2 potions of minor healing from that. So guess what we're doing?
You smell like garlic. Not a bad thing, really.
We got like so much healing potion right now. It's crazy. Okay. I don't know what the chicken egg does. We'll see. Ooh, magic of recovery. That's fine. That's fine. Hag raise. Nope. We don't have any imp stool. Imp stool is another one. Saber cat eye. Skeever tail. Nope. But charred skeever tail might be a different story. I do want to test it. We're going to test 2 of them. Conjurer's potion. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, nothing. Nothing. I think I probably already checked them. And this is what I usually like to do too. Just test it. I got tons of it, so might as well eliminate everything. Eliminate the possibilities. Okay. And then just in case there's another one sitting out there that, you know, I think we got plenty. Okay. Yep. How many, ooh. Okay. All right, so how many bottles? Healing potion. 9. We're fine with that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And look at that. Look at that. Nice little beacon to let everybody know where we are so they can come attack us. Yes. Yes. What we need to do is do this. Favorite that. And only put it on when we absolutely have it in dark places. Instead of just being a little... Here I am. Come attack me. Right. There's the bridge. Just checking out. Right. God dang it. I said no more. We're not picking anymore. Well, we did find the alchemy lab, but we got to stop picking flowers. Unless we find some imp stools or some rock warbler eggs or some pine thrush. Nope. Pine thrush one. or some saber cat eyes, or some more monarch butterflies. All right, where are we at? We're headed this way. Right. Around to oh, back to the end. Oh, yeah.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks,
Okay.
and warm beds.
Who we? Oh, another note. Okay, so I should have made sure that body sunk to the bottom of the river. But in my old age, I've gotten sloppy. I guess I should come clean. My real name is Palladius. I'm a bandit, at least. I used to be. Until our group was betrayed by one of our own. I started this whole charade. Because I wanted to know who. But to be honest, it doesn't matter anymore. There was never any honor among thieves. I lost that little claim I had to it the day I joined Tyr's crew. Then again, maybe I can still have an honorable death. Meet me at the Dragon Bridge. We can settle this there. All right. You are on, mister. Come on, let's go, guys. Back me up here. You coming? You coming? Is that him?
Where'd you come from? Take this.
God dang, that blade is, it's OP. It is OP. Oh my gosh, look at all that. The gear, look at that. Look at that. Can I carry it? We're not leaving that behind. Oh my god, steel sword of fire. We might be needing to use that instead. The other one was just, I gotta say, that other one is just OP. We'll leave you the bow. That was too easy. Maybe I need to up the what do you call it? Difficulty. Did he shoot an arrow at us? Did he even get an arrow off? Okay, I think that was supposed to be a harder fight. Am I overthinking that? All right, we got to figure out what we're gonna do with that. All right, because we can't wear it or use it ourselves. Let's just go ahead and have ourselves a mammoth steak to celebrate, right? And then a little sip of water to wash it down. Look at us. Look at us. Look at our. And then we got Katana and Ashe in the back. You know, we can head. And I think what I need to do next time is just walk on down to Mark. We're right there. We're just a little, about a day's trek away. We can just walk right down there. We got, oh my gosh, what is she doing behind us? Okay, all right. I'm not complaining. What do you got? What do you got in mind? Okay, I'm just saying, whatever you decide, though, don't leave Katana out of it. All right. Well, I don't want her to feel left out. And then when we bring on Remiel, you know what I'm saying? All bets are off. Just saying. Okay, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. Okay, you guys know how we roll. Well, if you don't, now you do. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So, with that, you were just stretching. I misunderstood. Okay, no biggie. All right. So, till next time, guys. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.